Ahoy gamers, and welcome back to Creeper World 4 as we play through the story on this game. This episode we play for a mission called More and More, and we essentially learn more about the ability to terraform using Terp. We use Terp to essentially earn these relics called ERN's. That's why we earn them. We use these ERN's to upgrade our weapons and ability to gather more resources and build speed to push back the creep from this region. It's quite a good quick level, so without further ado, let's jump on in. Hello there, and welcome back to Creeper World 4 as we play through the story. This episode, we're playing through the mission More and More. If you don't know what this game is, it's essentially a tower defense where you fight against liquid itself, as the enemy itself is a form of fluid which is slowly flowing from a spawn towards you. Quite interesting, quite fun. It's More and More. The complexity of each of these worlds is astounding, each filled with more and more abandoned technology. What could it mean? Double click this info button again, and let's jump straight in. So here we go. This is the start of the mission. So Ada, status, awaiting input. Mother must return. More modules necessary. Acquire. Praise be the founders. So we're the founders. Earn technology identified. Tangled rift nodes provide upgrades to add to units for superior tactical advantages. Excavate buried urns with Terp technology. Mission priority, nullification, all other priorities suspended. So Earn, Sarge is talking about. I should select a weapon and click Earn button in the command menu. Interesting. 0. Okay. I'm trying to look where they're going to be coming from. Looks like I should start in this corner up here. So let's... yeah, I think I'll probably start there because these emitters, these spores, these blob nest. I haven't seen a blob nest before. See what a blob nest does. And this is obviously, need to go up here as well. So this is obviously good to take care of the flies, the spore launchers. So I need to grab that as soon as possible. So let's start building. First things first, let's get a slight baseline ready. And build essentially straight across to just this location here. We'll use this as essentially a static defense. Let's cover the middle ground with all these pylons. There we go. Let's put a pylon there, pylon there. I don't really want to block this mine as much as I can. There we go, that should be okay. That's annoying, let's destroy you. Goes. That whole area is covered. This is just some extra energy, some more passion, some more footwork. So actually thinking about it, I might should I try and okay, I'll stay where I am. I was thinking of how far I can go and build around that corner. Let's focus on, let's just keep, oh, I'm still paused. I was wondering why nothing is happening. Let's unpause and let's get this building underway. Kind of rushing for no reason. That's my bad. Let's finish all this area off. So I know they're not going to come from that north area. Let's build a couple pylons going straight down. Straight down to essentially over here where this will be the danger zone, as it were. And let's get you there. Weapons, let's get a couple cannons there. A couple cannons here. And yep, a couple cannons just here as well. And behind each couple of cannons, put a mortar, and a mortar. Now ideally I want to hit that, so for me to reach that I need to build some towers. So that is going to be a priority to get this radon ore, because that will allow me to... wait 1 second. So that will allow me to build missile defences, which is huge because I will be essentially attacked by missiles relatively soon at that as well. Let's put a mortar, let's build a couple mortars here just to keep those at bay, because I don't really want, if I can help it, I don't really want these to keep escalating, all of these Let's build a pylon just here as well. So I can build a tower, a couple towers, just so I can get some additional energy regeneration. And here, let's build a couple mortars here as well. Mortars do cost a fair bit. So that's where we stand with that. So here, I think everything's been relatively, well, everything's been built. I should be getting some radon gas over time. So let's build a power plant, or a factory, I should say. Build a factory there. Build a turp. This turp we can use to terraform. And let's terraform this all the way down to essentially bedrock. Let's do it right there. And that turp will just dig that one spot and dig all the way down. So here you can see I'm slowly gaining this. I'm not sure where this is all spawning from, all this creep. Be interesting to see if I can just build straight across here. Build a couple cannons. That'd be awesome if I could. So I can just essentially nullify a lot of this potential threat quite early on. It doesn't look like this is continually spawning, so that's good for me. Right, miner. Let's build some miners here. There we go. Actually, I think I'll be able to get some more miners if I go the other way around. So build the miner. Press O to orientate or to rotate. There we go. Some more miners there. So apparently I can put on some form of... Okay, I'm not sure how ERN works at the moment. Right, so how long until this spore launches? So ideally don't really want those to reach me, if I can help it. The spores, that is. So let's move you over there. Let's move you down there. I should be able to clear this whole area with those, actually, thinking about. Structure, let's build a pylon down here. That pylon I should be able to build. I'm just going to build a couple towers here just to get the energy. Once that's built, I just move these. Oh, okay. Looks like missiles are heading that way. Build you there. Okay, one was able to take one missile out. The other one landed, okay, in an okay spot, I guess. Tower was destroyed. It's fine. Okay, that's okay. So now I kind of want to get a couple cannons here. I'm going to move these, at least move one mortar across. I'm going to move you over here as well. I'm going to move as many mortars across as I can. Ah, I'm lost another mortar. I lost a mortar. It's a bit annoying. Right, so I want to get a cannon here as well. Hopefully this should build before it gets touched by the creep. There we go, so that should be okay. That should now fight back the creep for me. Yeah, that's completely fine. So now I intend just to... I don't know what this red area means, so let's just kind of ignore it. Pretend it doesn't exist. You, I'm going to move you over there. And you, I'm going to move you there. Apparently we can move that, so I can move my tarp over there. With that, let's put a couple missiles, let's put at least 2 more missile launchers just over here. Move you forward. I'm pretty happy how things are. I don't know what blobs are. So they've fired another battery of missiles at me. You can see just here. Fair few of them. Hopefully we should be able to take... Oh, don't have any defences back in our base. Worst case, let's just build more than what we need. And hopefully we can take this out before it lands. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to build anything just in time. It's a bit annoying. Let's build a cannon there. Okay, that cannon was destroyed. And we might have to build a couple cannons here. Maybe at least a mortar. And then once this is all clear, because this creep does automatically disappear over time. So once it disappears, I'll just rebuild. Not the end of the world. But here's a note to myself, just be careful. Move this other turret just down, this cannon just down here. This cannon just there. And this mortar, I'll move to this position over here. Those aren't connected. It's sad. And let's build up as much over here as I can. And just missing one just there. I mean, no, I'm not going to build pylons over here. There's really no point. I can clear all this up with a couple of these. Move my tarp over there when he's ready. Move you over here. And I will terraform this part, this here, all the way down to bedrock again. The spirits have shown their favour today. This info cache contains the schematics for an urn portal with great overturns of peace will surely ensue. Build the new urn portal immediately. It has been placed under the factory button in your interface. Like two twins of peace, this portal performs global upgrades via the use of urns. Beautiful if you think about it. You can upgrade energy and other implements useful for good tenants. Note that I advise you to undock any urn you place on a weapon and use it for more peaceful purposes at the urn portal. As always, I will not force this action. I'll leave it in your good judgment. Do the right thing. Go in peace, traveller. Excellent. Upgrades. Nice. That'd be useful. I think that's most of this all dealt with. So everywhere, just going to make sure I build another tower. You two are now clear to manoeuvre. Free to manoeuvre, I should say. Move one there. Let's move you down there. So once again, I'm just going to build a couple more missile towers. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Because just then those missiles came through. And a couple of them actually got... I don't know how far they got because I didn't actually see them. But they seem to get quite far. So our next objective is obviously to push this back. And then all this is growing from these. So I might need to be quite smart about how I hit this back. So I want to aim for here, ideally. So let's get a couple more mortars here. By a couple more, let's get a lot, about 2, maybe 3 more mortars if I can place them on the front line. Let's move these cannons down. Put 2 more mortars back where they came from. And with that, let's bring a pylon up here as well. I'm going to do exactly the same over this other side. Let's make sure that tower can actually be built. That'll be a good start. Let's see, I'll build probably 2, maybe 3 more mortars. 3 more mortars will do. Build 2 more cannons on this corner up here. So they can push up and hopefully they can secure this one. These guys, there's more than enough from here to be able to secure this. These guys can obviously slowly move around. I think the way this is going to have to be done is via a little bit of sneaky beaky. So I'm going to have to probably attack via here and try and cut off this emitter. Right, let's see if all these are getting shot. All these 4 of these. 1's down. 2's down. 3's down. Last one. Just make sure this gets hit. There, that's down as well. That's pretty good going. Now obviously I've got no stockpile of missiles, but that's fine. It's fine by me. So now this has been essentially taken care of for now. Let's move some of my cannons down here as well. By some I just mean all of them. And bring my mortars even closer. They can do more damage. Urn portal. Let's drop you just here. And let's move these cannons slightly further up with one mortar. And these cannons can go up here with both mortars as support. As you can see, we're clearing this. We won't be able to clear the whole thing, but we are clearing it slowly. Which means we can now push to the south here and move another pylon just forward. So we can build on this, so it's not an issue. If we wanted to, we can push. I think an emitter, a nullifier on here is large enough to reach. So that's, what is that? That is a blob. Interesting. And that causes a big spike. Interesting. It's interesting. I would say it's cool, but it's more interesting than it's cool. Which means something else I'm going to have to fight against. And we're going to continue to push up to the north here and do what we do in every other mission and just go a bit slow. There is no rush, but I do want to win this, so I'm going to push these guys up. There's a load of cannons here. Let's get them into the fight. And let's get a few mortars behind them as well. Mortars up here. Looking, I think all rockets were taken. Yep, all spores were taken care of. So now this is built. Let's put this on. Let's put energy. Energy's fine. Mine fine. Put build speed, movement speed, fire range, and fire rate. We've got 4 urns. Let's level up those 4 first. And let's move you guys slightly further upfield. You 3 should be able to hold that on your own. Then with that in mind, actually I'll put another mortar just here. You 2 can head up this way. And let's build some more towers just to the north. Eventually let's secure all of this area. And that should put us in a really good place. I'll do exactly the same up here actually. I should be able to push over this little ravine towards the Grenar Mova, which is the ore. Let's push you guys up again. It's quite a nice level actually, because it's a slightly smaller level compared to what we've done in the past. We've done some quite hefty monolithic missions. They've taken a very long time to clear. Put a couple of you mortars on there to start hitting the back of that. What did I lose? Lost a cannon. That's okay. They are now targeting our front line. Let's build 2 missile, maybe 3 missile launchers. Build a couple pylons here as well. What just destroyed there? Mortar was destroyed. That's actually not the end of the world. Tower there was destroyed. So we're getting hit pretty hard just here, just because of essentially the creep. And move you across, and move this mortar across as well. That should be able to clear up. Yeah, that's going to clear up all of the. That's fine. Let's bring another layer of towers up. Okay, so he's going to start. Well, these should start firing on here, but more of them that fire on there, the better will be, because that will just slowly over time take out more and more of the creep. The more the creep is taken care of before it reaches us, the better. I'll start extracting this soon as well, once we've secured our area, taken over this part here. Let's drop you up here. Bring these mortars up as well. This mortar there. So we're in a very good position. Go. Should be able to put another layer of. You can go there. So wait for him to land. Then I'll move my mortars up. Go. Mortars can come up. Some more turrets, some more cannons can come up as well. All my mortars can come up. Mortars are really good, so it doesn't really matter about the elevation. They'll fire at anything if it can. And let's use a couple more missiles. Just one more in the middle there should be okay for the time being. And let's put a couple more pylons down just to speed up the reinforcements of, well, speed up resources moving. And let's some towers down there. As the towers are built, let's get some cannons down there as well, and let's build a pylon down there. And we'll move all of my mortars within range of down here, so I just want to keep hitting this. At the moment, there is no rush to clear out the rest of this map, but I'll start doing up here as well. Probably just use one mortar up there actually, come to think of it. Oh no, that should be fine. Terraform, the terraform here, and terraform here. With that, let's move the tarp over here, and he will be in range of both of them just there. Now let's get some power up here as well. Move you up there to clear out the last parts of this. Nope, don't want to use that. I'm going to build a pylon. A pylon down here. A pylon down there will allow me to keep powering up my troops down there. I do intend to send in a lot of cannons. No, that'll do. Send in 4 cannons. 5, 6. 6 cannons. Send down there 2 mortars. Right, let's build. I think we should be okay with those. Actually, come to think of it. Yeah, okay, we're fine. Let's put on the last of our points. The last of our urns. Let's move these guys forward. A couple of the mortars, just back them up. There we go. And let's move some more towers forward as well. Those towers, we should be able to use a nullifier. We'll need to move my guys a little bit further forward so I can get the nullifier fitted in behind them, or slotted in behind them. Like so. Nullifier just there to hit that. Let's bring in another pylon down here as well. With this, do you have range? No, you don't have range to hit that. May as well bring you guys down as well for the ride. More the merrier, really. Let's put in a couple more towers just here. Okay, that should be okay. Once they're built, we'll be able to move further ahead, further forward. Let's build another tower just there and just there. So now we cut this off from this main spot here. So now we cut it off from that main spot. We should be in a good place. For our mortars, 1, to do a load of damage, which they've been doing for a while. And 2, they shouldn't be sending any more blobs or any more troops towards our base, or any more creep towards our base. Because now this is all clear, this is no longer blue, therefore it's essentially ours. We can't build on it, unfortunately, which is okay. Does it mean I can still build a nullifier on it? Build one nullifier there. One nullifier there. One just there. Annoyingly, I said one just there. Does that need a bit of supervision? Send these guys down here as well. This nullifier broke as well. So let's build a couple more pylons down here. Boop, boop. It'll be interesting to see how I'm going to push through. I think now, once these are dealt with, the only problem is with these blob nests. So in theory, I should just be able to keep mortaring, shooting, just everything. And as they slowly lose troops, or lose creep, we'll then be able to essentially push in. Let's get everything we've got there. And we should have enough room for a couple more cannons as well. That's everything they've got here nullified, neutralised. Got one. I'm just going to leave them in the back. So now I need to reach these, which shouldn't be too much of an issue. This should slowly start to drop. Hopefully I'll be able to then use a pylon to essentially reach the next area. So the pylons can get up there. So hopefully we can just keep hitting these and hitting them harder and harder. Let's put 2 pylons just there. Let's get a couple towers on the other side as well. Now that's done, let's get some of these cannons up here. If I can get a line of cannons, I'll be happy. Drop a couple more mortars up here as well. Mortars at the back not doing anything. So this is starting to look really promising, which is good. Get a cannon just on that corner there. Let's get this cannon into that corner as well. I don't have enough range for that. However, a couple of pylons up here will. Let's get a couple of pylons up and get a couple more. Objective obtained? What's my objective? Oh, reclaim. Okay, fine. And let's build a pylon there, pylon there, pylon there, pylon there. Once they're completed, then just build a nullifier there, nullifier there. All those nullified. And once they're nullified, then it's just a mop-up operation with the rest of the, essentially the rest of the creep. Right, so that pylon was destroyed, not the end of the world. Let's bring a cannon up there just to help defend it. So just bringing everything up there. Should be finished. That blob nest should be dealt with soon. So these two, all they need is lift. I forgot to get some of this, or hopefully this will be quick. Because it should have been produced in overtime. So if these are built relatively quickly, this might be okay. This just needs power as well. Once it has power, that blob nest will be down. You've just got one blob nest to deal with. It's almost dealt with. You move up here. You move up there. And get a couple cannons up there as well. You're laughing. Let's get some cannons down here. Because they do still have that huge blob of creep up here as well. And let's build a pylon just to power that one and just to power that one. Once they're both powered. Well, all 4 of these are powered by the... is it lift on? Lift tonic. So this will be making lift tonic. That should be going straight over to these. There's 2 of them powered up. These are the last 2 being powered up now. It's 3. And it's 4. And that is match complete. Is that episode over? Well, mission over. It was quite a fun mission, that one. A lot quicker than the previous one, that's for sure. This achievement unlocked more and more. Quite happy with that. Quite happy. Let's exit the mission. So, next mission will be War and Peace. So I think we're halfway through the story, because that's halfway through the lore achievement. So, you made it this far through. Thank you much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and peace out.